So I thought I'd give a garden update. Haven't done one in a while. Here's all these plants that I put in here. They all seem to be happy. I put extra wires up for the passion vine. I didn't do the ones for the hops yet because they're growing slower. And I put a wire across there for this one blackberry that was still there. Lemon verbena is doing good that I put in there. Everything here is doing really well since it has sun. Still don't know where I'm going to put the yuzu. Rosemary needs to either go in the ground or in a bigger pot. But everything else I've been clearing out, but the past couple days I've been concentrating right at the end of the driveway. I got all this fishwort out of here, makes me crazy. But this tree is going to be coming down as soon as I can schedule it. And then the plum and that little persimmon and the apricot and the pomegranate will all fill in here. And I might do a round planter here with strawberries and rhubarb or something like that. At least that's the plan. This cramp bark has to come out, and then I'll have 4 or 5 long container beds along here next year. I haven't ordered those yet, but over here I've been trying to get out some of the Campsis radicans vines and anything else that was growing in here. And I fed the plants, the trees. That poor little bush cherry, something really got it this year. So hopefully next year I can help it more. This apricot did really well. Did not flower or anything, but that's fine. This little blueberry did really well. That's a haskap. Choke cherry has yet to flower. But I put in some bulbs in here too. I thought that would be pretty in the spring. And this bed, I got everything out of, well, not everything, but stuff that was ready to come out. I still have this Mexican tarragon and some of the California poppy, and there's some rue I put here. And I have a few different aqualegia that came up from seed. I put in some violas and more bulbs in here. And the figs are still coming. These guys have done like really well. This is the best. These Jamaica, the Roselle Hibiscus, and I have been picking some of these. It needs to get bigger before I pick it, but yeah, they have. Wow, I've never had them grow like that, so they like that spot. I've got milkweed coming up everywhere now. Tulsi everywhere, but that's fine. It can be in here right now. It's not a big deal. Some of the nasturtiums are coming back. St. John's wort is done excellent, but I got everything out of there. There's where I might put in another round planter because there's a stump underneath there. The deer are coming and feasting on okra leaves and tomato leaves, but that's fine. Nothing's really growing there. They did eat some of these cucumber, but I sprayed it with some of my stinky repellent, and I don't know. We'll see. It's getting late for that. Mugwort, some California mugwort here, but everything you can see is like, some of the stuff is kind of sprung back and other stuff is like, okay, we're tired. We're not doing any more this year, which is fine because I'm just in planning mode right now. So yeah, I could just see 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 3 by 7 foot steel containers. They're like 12 inches deep. They don't have a bottom to them, so I can put rotting wood at the bottom. And I got to feed all the raspberries again now that I know where they are. But yeah, and Avery is hunting lizards. Hey, you're gonna knock all those sticks down, you stinker. Anyway, that's what's going on in the garden.